Today we are visiting the largest buffet on the Las Vegas Strip, and I have no idea how much I'm paying. So yes, right now we are here at the Bacchanal Buffet, which is located at the Caesars Palace, and they do open every single day. During the week, they're only open for dinner time, and then on the weekends, they are open all day. However, though, again, I have no idea what we're paying. The website does not give any indication at all of how much it costs to get in here, so we're actually in line right now and we're about to find out. I did do a little bit of a rookie mistake though. I did not make a reservation, so if you guys can, please make a reservation. However though, if you don't make a reservation, that's totally okay. You can still go on to the Caesars website, and they do have a join waitlist option, which I did join the waitlist, and we said we were 10th in line. Hi, how are you? For two, please, two. 188.55. Okay, so we just stood in line, and then we go and we stand in this line to get set. All right, so now we're gonna go get set and see if this buffet is worth. Oh, it smells good. Okay, let's go. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna start. We are gonna do a few different plates, and then each plate is gonna have their very own theme. Now, this first plate we're gonna do, I'm gonna call it our dream plate. So if you came here to Caesars Palace, but you can only have one plate, these are the things that I would get. Let's go get them. Can I get prime rib, but can I get the really fatty side? That's actually like a lot of fat. We moved on over to the Asian section. They have their Chinese roasted duck. Ooh, look at that. I was looking at the lechon, but then I saw they have, I think it's skin. Can I just have the head? Oh, that's hot. They have bone marrow, guys. And of course, we need to get some crab. Get some dribby butter. I know, we're pretty full here, but we have one last item we have to get. Ooh, that one's nice and big and juicy. Okay, we're done, I swear. So again, guys, this is the dream plate. We're gonna try a little bit from some of the items before we get into what more Caesars buffet has to offer. The one that I'm a little bit kind of like, did I really just ask for that? Was the prime rib with all the fattiness. Comment below, was this too much fat? Or just comment below, no such thing as too much fat. Dip in a little ajus. Wow. No such thing as too much fat. Obviously, of course, guys, they do have other cuts if you want it to be more meat than fat like mine. So try some skinny skin right here. Okay, so I think that was a pork skin. It was a little bit of a chew to get through to it, but definitely worth it. Some duck, more skin that I stole. Amazing flavor. It's really good too, but I'm always here for the skin. Some good old bone marrow. It did come along with a piece of bread, but we don't need the bread. We're gonna be wild, and I'm gonna eat it like an oyster. Ooh, drippy. And then finally we have our crab claws. Should you guys know, take that out, fingernail out, little dippy dips. Yes, I know I only grabbed like 3 claws, but that's because I don't want them to get cold because they're just sitting there. So when I want more, I go back, I get a little bit more at a time. That's the secret, guys. Little contraption here. Wait. I can do it. I will get my $200 worth, guys. Wait. Kids, do not try this at home. I got it. I did it, guys. It was so worth. All right, somebody pass me their lobster claw. You need help with yours? All right, so now that we got a good bite from everything, welcome to the Bacchanal Buffet inside of the Caesars Palace, which it is the biggest one here in the entire Las Vegas Valley. It's damn near the most expensive one. Most expensive one is the M Resort Buffet at the Anthony Steakhouse. That one is $100, so very close to it, guys. They do have a total of 10 different kitchens, all of them having so many different types of cuisines, from Asian to Mexican to American and so much more. They have 9 chef-attended action stations, and the whole place has over 250 items. We are right now here on a Thursday, which is pretty damn packed, so I can only imagine what it looks like on a Friday and Saturday. And this is one of the buffets that is the most popular, and there's always a question of which one is the best buffet, because usually the one in the talks are this one and typically the Wynn Buffet as well, and then among some others also. Which, if you want to know more about the Wynn Buffet, I did a whole video going to that one for dinner, so make sure you check that one out as well. But so far, just from my dream plate that I created here, I mean, I do really like everything that's on here. I mean, of course, the prime rib was really delicious. The duck, the bone marrow was still really good, but this one I felt like it was just sitting there for a little bit. So again, we are gonna go ahead and try several plates. For the next one, we are gonna go ahead and grab a whole new plate, and this is gonna be a few more entree items that I think you guys are gonna wanna try. All right, pause. We are so lucky right now to live in a world where you can get almost anything delivered to your door. Whether if it's food from your favorite restaurant, groceries from across town, or anything in between. And now you can get zero delivery fee with Dash Pass from DoorDash. You get more from delivery for less with Dash Pass. It's $0 delivery fees and reduced service fees on eligible DoorDash orders. And when you sign up for Dash Pass today, you get your first 30 days for free if you're a new member. It pays itself in 2 orders on average, and members save an average of $5 per order. It's 30 days risk-free for new members, and you can pause or cancel at any time. And right now, DoorDash is hooking you up. Just use my code norma.geli or click on the link in the description to get 50% off your first order over $15 or more with up to $10 off. Yeah, seriously, half off. So make sure that you get the Dash Pass on DoorDash app this instant. Oh, and thank you for sponsoring this video, DoorDash. Okay, so we have plate number 2 now. I feel like for this one, we have to do some items that are also kind of like classics, more must try. The Cajun corn, it looks nice and saucy. These chicken taquitos, ooh, hot. They look nice and saucy. Okay, maybe that's the true theme of this next dish is saucy. This one, I passed by it earlier and I thought it looked really good. The green goddess, or chiedi? All right, we made it back over to the Asian section, and I'm not gonna compare it, but it almost feels like this is like the Panda Express section of the buffet. But I'm sure everything is way better here. Like, I've been looking at these chickens for a while. Which one do I want? This one. Looks like they have a really good selection here of different sushis, but if you guys know me at all, hamachi is a must-do for me. So next up we have, I'm calling it Saucy Classics because literally everything on here really looks that saucy. I want to start off with this hamachi. Looks very lovely, but I am going to take off just a little bit of that hot sauce and the jalapeno too. Another shooter. Ooh, and I took off some of the spice, that's spice. But it's always the ponzu sauce that gets me. It's so good. Next up we have, it kind of looked like it was some sort of orange chicken over there. In the Asian section, it looked really delicious. That was very good. Then we had this like green goddess pasta over here. I was eyeing us as the moment we got here. The pasta is like really thick. The sauce is really nice. I like the texture and the consistency of it. Maybe it needs a little bit more savoriness, but no, overall I still really like it. And then we had our lovely little hot taquitos that were in the Mexican section, which is kind of cool. I was looking over at the Mexican section. They have a lot over there. Not only can you get like birria tacos, they have different types of tacos. I think they have like pozole or menudo over there. So I'm very impressed with their Mexican section. I love the inside. The crispy tortilla looks like it got a little bit soft just because it's probably been there for a little bit. Plus, it does have a lot of sour cream on top of it. And then the one thing that we got in the very beginning, their Cajun corn. That's definitely a must get right there. Even though it's just corn, the sauce is what makes it. And again, guys, there's only really 2 prices that they told me here when we showed up. They had the $86.99 and then they have a $92.99. The $86.99 being for the brunch during the weekends and then dinner on the weekdays, and then $92.99 being for dinner on the weekends. Because yeah, it was kind of interesting that they didn't have the prices online, but honestly it's because prices can change at any time, so that's why they would do that. But of course, if you ever have any questions, just feel free to call. And then also, if you do come during brunch times, they actually do offer a mimosa pitcher, because usually a mimosa by itself is about $15 if you wanted to order that on top of your buffet. But if you get the mimosa pitcher, that whole thing is $40 and you get about like 6 mimosas in that pitcher. So great if you want to have that for yourself, or if you're here with like somebody or maybe a few more people and you want to kind of share it. I've actually done it myself. Let's just say I had a fabulous time after that. For this third plate, I feel like this one's gonna be the most interesting one of all. So for plate number 3, I was thinking it'd be kind of cool to show you guys some items that typically are not shown in many other buffets. So some interesting items, I guess you can call it. Like item number 1 would be an octopus salad, a salmon mousse cone. It looks like it has caviar on it, so we're gonna try it. So obviously we know the buffet can do the classics really well, but yeah, we gotta try out some of these unique items. So not only do they have interesting foods here, but they have interesting drinks. This is in the Mexican section, well, the Latin section. And ube or chata. I've never had that before, so it's thick. I don't know if this is considered weird, but it's definitely interesting because it comes in a little like plant pot. All right, so there's one that I really want to try. I would say this is more like on the unique side. It looks fancy. So I want to see if it tastes fancy too. Can I get the Vietnamese pho? Thank you. Ooh, hot pho. We need to load it up. Green onions. Oh, how cute. The smallest little basils ever. 7 limes. Just kidding. We'll do 1, maybe 2. Jalapenos. Hold on. Okay, vámonos. All right, so here we go. Finally, our unique plates, because of course, when you come to buffets, you do look for stuff that is, I don't know, something more to your liking. But in buffets, you have the opportunity to try things that are maybe a little bit outside of your comfort zone. So I think this is a perfect place to do it. Starting off with our ube horchata. Maybe it's just me, but I don't really taste too much of the ube in there. It tastes really more like horchata, but overall it is really good. I think they need to start this in Starbucks and make it into a latte. But no, that was very good. And then next up we have our little plant right here. So it looks healthy. So we got some tomatoes in there, some broccoli, olives, but there's something in here that I really want to see what it is. Oh, I'm gonna guess it's like a type of hummus. Oh. I want to say it's like an olive or eggplant hummus. I don't know, but something is making it pink purple. That's a fun little dish right there. And then continuing on with more healthy, we have that little tomato and cheese and like a green oil type of plate right here. Try with the tomato. I love this one. It has like a little balsamic glaze right there. And then this like cheese right here is very whipped. I like it. That's like my favorite so far. This should be put in a fancy restaurant immediately. Some sort of salmon mousse in a cone. I'm gonna guess that this is fake caviar. Yeah, I think it's fake caviar. I really love the Caesar's buffet. Let's reiterate this. This is probably not my favorite. Octopus salad. Oh, lots of capers on there. A little chewy, but the flavor is still really good. And then this is what I'm interested in the most. They have pho here. So they actually had a few different options. They had ramen, they had pho. I think they had an egg drop soup. So that's actually very cool. Got some nice noodles. Ooh, and they even have, I think it's like brisket right here on the side. A little limoncito in there. Ooh, these are juicy. Just like spaghetti. Let me try the broth first. That's nice. Ooh, that's nice. Sorry, a little too much jalapenos in there. That's very well made right there. Yeah, again, guys, so many different cuisines in here. Hundreds and hundreds of dishes in here. Yeah, if you come here hungry, I definitely think this is a place that you are definitely going to get your money's worth, especially if you go to the seafood section. Do it. Oh, and then also, guys, before we get to our last and final plate dessert, R.I.P. my my napkin. Poor thing. Ooh, stuff is falling off of it. Can I do a bananas Foster with a little bit of Nutella, just a little bit, and whipped cream, please. Thank you. I'm starting the dessert plate with the big guns. Had to go straight for a crepe. That's it. I'm pretty full. But this is plate number 4. This is a lot of plates. I went ahead and I did less items than usual, but always have to go and end up with a crepe, which they had a few different options. Ugh. Good meatball.
Good meatball. Good meatball.
Of course, that's really very good. The whipped cream, oh wait. Definitely a big fan of this crepe right here. And then also, they have a whole case of gelatos too. That's cold, but that's really good. All right, guys, so was this worth $92? That's a hard one, just because $92 is a lot of money. Obviously, of course, they do have a ton of options here, and they do have some very high-end food as well. If you're gonna come to Las Vegas, I would say yes, you have to come here to Bacchanal, because not only is it the largest buffet here in Las Vegas, but just the taste is really good, and I just love all the variety that they have. So yeah, I would say still come here. All right, guys, so as always, please make sure you give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, share it with your friends, and comment below what's your favorite buffet here in Las Vegas. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. I'm very impressed with their Mexican. Yeah. During the week, they're only open for dinner time. Shit. Where's my receipt? Oh my God, that's so much fat. Okay. So far, is there food in my hair? Okay.